So since we last filmed on this channel, two things have changed. Number one, we've multiplied, and number two, we've bought a new car. Now you might be wondering, Lucy, this is a Volvo, what are you doing? Do you not remember that video you filmed on the channel a couple of months ago where you slated the brand? No, that didn't really happen. There was a specific car that I tried out, the Volvo XC90 that belonged to George's dad, and you may remember I wasn't too keen.
Today's mission is to try and sway Lucy on seeing if she'd ever own a Volvo. I'm sure I've offended some people in my opinions today. Hello, I'm here.
Can you see my hand in here?
It's like some sort of resurrection coming out the front of the car. The worst turning circle I've ever experienced on a car. So I don't know what I'm expecting here. Oh goodness me, wheel spin, there you go.
I came away from that experience feeling slightly underwhelmed. I wouldn't have pictured this being on my driveway just a few months later. Very quick rundown on this car if you were, it heard me. In case you were wondering, this is a 2009 Volvo XC90. It's a 2.4 litre diesel, four-wheel drive, our design, I'll have you know, very fancy. And it didn't cost me very much money at all. I'll get onto some more details and how I picked the car up and where I got the car from, etc. later on in the video. But very quick story, if you are new around here, as to why we've gone for one of these. If you're new around here, you'll know we've already got the Porsche 911 on the drive. We've got the Lotus in the garage. We've got a BMW 3 Series, which is on a lease. It's a 330e and it goes back in December. And we thought that we'd be fine as a family of four because we've got another son who's 3.5 with that as it is. But we put them both in the car seats. They technically do fit, but buggies, all the stuff that you need to carry around with you with babies, it's not cutting it. And we thought we've got a few months between now and December, or more than a few months, to have some fun, to try out possibly a couple of cars that we've had in the back of our minds for a while and maybe rule them out or learn to love them, or however way the path is going to go, I don't know. But right now, this opportunity came up and we thought, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's try it out for a few months, see how we get on. We might end up being keen Volvo enthusiasts. We might say, you know what, it's not for us. I can't see this being a hugely long-term car, but again, never say never, like you never know. This could be part of the family forever from now. They say Volvos last a long time, and I'll have you know this is a very low mileage example, only 105,000 miles on the clock, which for a Volvo is still a puppy or a teenager, I'd say, in its life cycle, still being run in really. There's pros, there's cons, and actually this is a unique start to this ownership in terms of the channel because I haven't actually spent much time with the car. I haven't got to know it enough yet to do my usual sort of should you buy review style video, so that's coming soon. So if you do own one of these, or you've had one in the past or you happen to know a lot about them, get in the comments, tell me your favourite things about it, tell me what I should look out for, and get me excited for this ownership. If you disagree and you think I shouldn't have bought it, let me know as well, because I'm not going to be offended. It really doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, it's not a car I thought I'd be owning anytime soon, but I'm actually quite excited for this for several reasons, and I'm going to go through a few of my favourite bits so far in this video as well. So if you are new around here, you won't know my love for a certain feature on a certain car. So we've had a couple of Range Rover L322s in the past. We recently sold one. It's left a split tailgate size hole in my heart, which has just recently been refilled. So this, I had to find it there, has the split tailgate. This is a fantastic size boot, as you can see. It looks tiny. It's got 7 seats, so obviously the seats are currently up and it looks tiny, but we've got a split tailgate again and I'm so happy. And this one actually works. It's not rusting and falling off like the old one was in the L322. So very, very pleased about that. We're back to nappy changing station territory, which is what we mainly use it for, especially now we've got an even smaller baby again. And also, how nice, I'm just sat here, get my walking boots on, got my flip-flops, ready for my countryside walk. Not going on a walk today. It's just nice, I just love it. The split tailgate is like my absolute favourite thing with these kind of cars. Of course, I briefly mentioned there, it's got 7 seats, which is fantastic. In the BMW, if anyone wants a lift or we want to do any amount of shopping on top of what's already in the car, it's an absolute no. So having either the extra huge storage space with the seats down or the extra 2 seats for extra people. Very, very handy. George has also said he wants to start buying and selling old washing machines for some reason. I don't know, it's one of his funny ideas, but we're again in the territory of like the 2005 to 2013 range of cars that we like. I don't know why, it's that kind of mid-range of cars that were very expensive new, like luxurious cars from these higher end manufacturers with, I mean, I normally say with bigger engines, but this isn't really the case. It's 2.4 litre and it's a heavy old car. It's got a bit of power behind it, but it's nothing crazy, but that's not what we bought it for. But anyway, got a couple of modern features. They've got parking sensors, for example, but they're still fairly analog. You can pick them up for a very, very good price now. That's like the sweet spot of car. That's a spot of car that I quite enjoy to own and to drive. So I said it's an R design. It's got some fairly nice wheels on it, very curved, so we'll probably get them refurbished at some point if we do decide to keep it sort of long term, and a few other nice features as part of the R design. If we head inside now quickly, George, if you head in that way. Oh, we also want to do a few bits on the car, so like the headlights are very yellowy, so I think we can polish those up nicely, and the R design badge needs another go at it, or a new one. And also the seats inside. The seats aren't very nice, to be honest with you. So George, if you open up your door there, you can see I think my seat's the worst. It's very, very worn, and this was used by a family for a long time, and you can trying to maneuver in here with the newborn. You can tell it's been a very, very well loved family car, and it's got a bit of a story behind it. It's not just been sat in someone's driveway. It's been used, which is great, sort of mechanically, I think, but it also very clearly shows in the interior, and there's quite a few scuffs. It's a bit grubby, but I'm thinking of doing like a full-on detailing sort of valet kind of video on it soon. So that's an idea we've got. But welcome to my XC90, my Volvo ownership era that we never thought was coming. This was not on the cards for 2025, but here we are, and I'm quite happy about it. My family wagon, mother of two. Everyone thought the new video back on the channel after having a baby is going to be like back in the 911, like whipping about, but here we are. 2.4 litres. That's the bit I can't get my head around, is the engine size. It's not a V8. They do these in a V8, but they're rare. So maybe if we love this, we look up for a V8 and we sell this one, and that's another option. But I mean, my favourite thing right now is the size. My kids can't touch each other in the back. Right now, our 3-year-old keeps grabbing onto our 0-year-old's arm, and it's not okay. So now, I mean, firstly, I can sit in between them if I need to. Can't fit in between them in the BMW, but secondly, they can't reach each other, which is great. We've got the R design steering wheel, which is actually really nice. It's got kind of like perforated leather. Is it leather? Very shiny. And with the R design logo here, looking beautiful at this wonky angle. Don't say I don't treat you. And we've also got the blue dials, which I really like, actually, those blue dials there. But this is actually a very old looking interior. I think the outside of the car looks a lot newer than the interior. But I do love, like, for example, you've got a big clunky analog button here to do your wing mirrors that fold in and out. It's all just there in front of you. You have to erect the satellite navigation if you wish to use it, which I probably won't, and it's all just there. Like, look, this is my aircon, and listen, it's a little twisty knob. I love it. And we've got our mobile phone here, and of course for radio presets and stuff, the sound system's actually really good. And we've got our Aston Martin esque key, but my favourite, well, I think the split tailgate's my favourite. My second favourite thing about this car is that there's no start stop button, and that you actually, awkwardly with my left hand, put the key into. Do you want to come around the other side to really enjoy this moment with me? Because it doesn't happen enough these days with car ownership. We miss that. So actually, it's a turn key. Lovely. This is the best, isn't it? Doesn't happen enough. We've also got one of these funny handbrakes where it's like here, and then you've got the bit that you push down on your foot. Down there, that little tiny mini pedal. And then you release it just here. So yeah, there's some funny old features in it that I'm still getting used to and figuring out. But yeah, let me tell you a bit about how this came to be ours. If you can hear my son breathing into the microphone this whole video as well, I'm sorry about that. He'll probably be asleep in most of these videos these days in the back of the car, but I thought I'd introduce him to you in this video. There he is. So this car was sold to us from a family friend, George's dad's very good friend, who owns a garage in Southwick, who actually specialise in Volvos and Volvo repairs and servicing, everything Volvo. So firstly, I feel like I trust him because he's a family friend, but also because he knows his stuff about these cars. He did a great price for us, so we got this car for, I think it's a great price. We've looked at it on Auto Trader, and firstly, this car is mechanically sound, full service history, like it's ticking every box. He's done so many checks on it. A few bits came up when we took it for a drive, and he's sorted it all out. Mileage is genuinely good for the age. The only things that are issues are like physical, what are they called, like aesthetics, no, like are like more materialistic things. So there's some scuffs here and there. The cosmetic, thank you. Off camera we were trying to, maybe you'll leave it in, trying to figure out that word, cosmetic. The left, where I'm looking at it, 7th or 6th seat in the back has got quite a big hole in it. Like there's some tears in the leather. There's some scuffs on the wheels. There's a few scuffs on the paintwork. Nothing is like an issue really. It obviously just doesn't look like a brand new car. Why would it? The cup holder feature of like pushing it down doesn't work properly. It kind of has to stay either up or down. And if you want to push it up again, you've got to kind of do it yourself. So there's a few bits that have gone a bit funny. Oh, and listen to this. It actually might wake him up, but I'll try it. And listen, ready? You'd actually need to listen. You'll definitely hear it whether you're listening or not. Luxury. So we'll get some WD-40 on that at the earliest possible convenience. We've got some trips coming up in the UK. We've got, I think, 6 trips in the next couple of months, which is a lot. Trips where we're going to need to fill the entire boot with the seats flat in the back with stuff for the trip, like for us and for baby and for our other son and stuff. So we need the storage space. We want the comfort. That's the other thing, the comfort. This feels like you're driving an armchair. Like when we first drove it, that you just sort of float over the bumps, and the seats are so worn that you're just sort of like, oh, you could just fall asleep in here. I'm going to get more into that and into the drive and everything on the review video, which we're going to film as the next video on the channel. So keep an eye out for that, and subscribe if you're new, by the way. If you've come across this video new, maybe you're into your Volvos and it's popped up on your recommended on YouTube. I'm going to save the driving and everything for that video as well, I think, because I've got a lot to say about that. But overall, I'm really pleased with it. It's not, like I said, it's not where I thought I was going, but for £5,000, did I say I got it for £5,000? I got it for £5,000, which I think is really reasonable. The road tax, fairly expensive actually. It's about £435 a year, which is quite a lot in my opinion for this car. But the insurance, it was another £180 to add on between now and December to our like multi-car policy thing. So the insurance is fine. And for £5,000, I was willing to take the risk and try it out for a little bit. So like I said, I don't know where we're going with this car. I don't know if it's going to be a long-term thing or a short-term thing, but I'd love to hear from you. If you own one, if you've owned one in the past, I'd love to know your experience with it and how you found it. But watch this space, more videos in the XC90 to come, and I'm quite excited. It's a random move from us on the channel, but it's one that I'm quite pleased with, and I'm looking forward to sort of getting to know it more over the next coming months. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. I'm happy to be back on YouTube, so make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it today. Loads more videos to come. We're actually getting another brand new car from manufacturer very soon to try out, so we're excited for that. Let us know in the comments your guesses. It's an estate, it's fast, and it's German. Get your guesses down below in the comments. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next Lucy on Cars from my Volvo XC90. Gosh, what a plot twist, eh?